Hey guys, it's Zully, and it's been a few weeks since I've had my Erin Condren Life Planner. I last recorded the unboxing, and today I'm going to share how I set up my planner and what I use it for. So hopefully you guys will get some inspiration on how to set up your planner. I'm a full-time student, I'm, a wife and mom, and I'm a blogger. So I try to use my planner for all three of those things, and I'll be showing you how. I'm actually going to open up to the March calendar. That is the last week in March / first week of April right now. What you're looking at now is the March overview. It's like the monthly calendar, and what I like to use this for is as my editorial calendar for my blogs. If there's a holiday or some kind of event going on, holidays are here pre-printed, but if there's anything I need to add, I do that, and I'll just put maybe important things and birthdays I'll put here and then copy them over on the week that it applies to. But mostly I really like to, at the beginning of the month, copy over items on my editorial calendar for the blogs, and I color code those because I have two different blogs, and what I do is I highlight them once I finalize and have those posts published or scheduled to be published on the date. I'm actually going to go ahead and show you the first week I got my Erin Condren. The first day I had it was March 6th, so this is how I started using it, and then you'll see here how that moved along. So at first I just wrote kind of like to-dos at the top. I didn't label each of the areas, each of the rows, because I wasn't sure how I was going to go about using it. So I was just feeling it out. The second full week that I was using it, I guess I kind of dove more into it. As you can see, I used stickers. It was my daughter's birthday week. So on the last day of school before spring break, I planned to kidnap her, so don't freak out. I was just kidnapping my daughter from school and taking her on a surprise holiday shopping and stuff like that. So that was kind of fun. So I also added a to-do list underneath my workout plan. I did this because when I was planning my week, I realized that there was just a lot of things that I had to unload. So things that were just coming up and I wasn't sure specifically when I would actually do it, but I just used this area to dump that out of my brain. Or as things came up during the week and I wasn't sure when I was going to get it done, I just went ahead and put it here. Especially because this was her birthday week and I had a ton of things to prepare for. I felt like I was kind of all over the place, but I do feel that the planner helped me stay on task and everything worked out, thankfully. So we're diving into April because next week midway through it will be April. So this is the week that we'll be planning. So as I look to plan this new week, I have a place for each area. I also color code everything. So these are the colors typically that I use besides black and pencil. A lot of times when I'm planning, I actually use pencil first if I'm not sure if it's something that's definite or if I'm going to change. So I do use pencil so I can erase and move things along. But if I use pen, then I'll just cross it out with a red. If it's a meal plan, then I'll just cross it out and it's no big deal. I know that plans change. So I'll start by explaining my colors. Purple I use for me because that's my favorite color. So anything up at the top that's specific to me, an appointment or something, I use in purple. Same thing with my husband. I use blue for Ruben. Pink is for our daughter. So I use those primarily up top for our personal area. Orange and green are used at the bottom, and those are used for my blogs. I use orange for my food blog. For some reason, I just always associated that color with it. I think it's because of one of my old themes. I had orange as part of the color scheme. Green is what I will now be using for my personal blog. I was using pink, but I don't like that when I highlight it over in the editorial calendar, it looks red. Anything that's red here was pink, but the yellow highlighter made it look red. So that's something that I'm going to change, and I'm just going to use green instead because it'll definitely look green after I highlight it. And I just want to be able to just notice the difference much easier at a glance. So green will be for my lifestyle personal blog. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and explain how I use each area. Each area of the planner has a specific use. This side column here, the weekly goals and notes, I actually use to plan my workouts and also my to-dos at a glance. I'm going to go ahead and put the stickers and set that up. So I use some washi tape and just label it workout with a marker. It's much easier for me to use my Sharpie over the washi tape. And I like to actually use light blue. I forgot to mention that, but I do like to use light blue for my workout planning. My reasoning for that is the light blue reminds me of water, and water is good for you. So then I go ahead and write the letters for starting of each week. That's what I do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do not count weekends as gym time. That's family time. Monday is going to be circuits. Tuesday, I will vow to do 200 crunches. Wednesday, I will do circuits again. Thursday, I will vow to do lunges and go for a walk. And on Friday, I will do circuits again. So as I go through the week, I like to highlight it. It makes me feel good when I highlight it. That means I completed my workout. And underneath the workouts, I do my to-dos. And then I just write things that I know I'm going to have to do this week. So since Easter is this weekend, I definitely have to make Jazzy her Easter basket. So I'll write Easter basket. I will need to get a gift. We have a birthday party to go to this Sunday, actually on Easter. It's really cute. They're gonna do an egg hunt. So I'll write gift for Rory. Rory always reminds me of the Gilmore Girls. I love I love that show so much. It's kind of sad it's over. But I just like to pretend that Rory Gilmore is out there somewhere. You know, living her life. Then we move on to the top row, which I use for personal stuff. Appointments, to-dos specific to that day, meetings, and I like to kind of alternate the sticker that I use on the top. Sometimes I just highlight it and write that, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a pretty sticker. Let's use this. Kind of looks Eastery, and I just take my tape and I kind of measure it out like that. I like to put stickers only Monday through Friday. I like to leave Saturday and Sunday blank because I feel like I will be using that for something totally different. I don't like to plan the week and the weekend together. I treat them as separate things because the week is for working and getting things done, while the weekend is just for fun. So, I do computer training and I have a client, I have an appointment with a client on Monday. So, that's at 9:30 and it'll be for a couple hours. So, I'll write that in. I left a space here because I wanted to note that it is back to school for Jocelyn. She is coming off of spring break. Going to the gym. I like to add that so that I can check it off also and feel like I actually got something done. Gym for the rest of the week. I try to go to the gym 3 days a week. And I'm just going to add a colorful sticker for Sunday just because it's Easter. The middle row I use for meal planning, and usually I just like to highlight this area, but this upcoming month I was highlighting it green. The April scheme is like a purple and a turquoise, so I think it would be too dark to highlight that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use some washi tape for that. Now I plan my meals, and that usually only takes about half of this box, and the other half I was using to write down anything I might need to buy for those meals, but I like to divide half of it. And I just divide it by drawing a line across. Simple as that. And I just color it in with some highlighter. Doing this is so therapeutic. It's my favorite part of the week, honestly. If you do this, you go into the week feeling prepared, and when the little things just come up, you just feel like, okay, I'll just add that to my planner and it'll be fine. So, also, besides meal plans, I end up crossing out meals and then just noting when we ended up going out to eat, or sometimes my in-laws will invite us over for dinner. All right, so this week's gonna be big on steak. My husband loves steak, and he can have steak every night of the week, so that's usually what he has, and I tend to just mix up the sides and have something different. Sometimes I don't have meat at all. Sometimes I have fish. Sometimes I have chicken. Monday will be steak for him, salmon for me, with rice and beans. Tuesday, we'll just both have steak with rice and beans. Can you tell I'm a Puerto Rican? Wednesday, steak for Ruben. No meat for me. And I'll just be making some penne pasta. Probably with some white sauce. Bottom row I use for blogging. So again, just like this one, I was highlighting it a certain color and then just writing over it, but this is too dark for me to do that. And I'm just going to go ahead and use yellow washi tape for that. I'll be posting the actual video on the blog on Monday, so I will go ahead and write to promote the post. I also have Monday is also the date where my podcasts are published, so I'll have to promote the podcasts. And by promote, I mean, publish them on all the social media channels and, like tweet about it and make sure that everything is good on the actual blog. And I'll just add these on as it happens. As I schedule a post, I'll just go ahead and remind myself on the date it's scheduled to promote it. The next area is the footer lines, and it says here meal plans, exercise, daily do's, thoughts, inspiration, lists, and those are all really good ideas. I think I'm more into the thoughts and inspiration for using this. I have not been consistently using it for anything. I'm considering journaling in this area, but I keep other journals, so that might just inhibit me from wanting to write it anywhere else. But maybe I can do some mood monitoring or maybe scriptures that I read that day. So let me know if you have any ideas of how you use this or what might be a good plan. So if you notice, and I think I mentioned, on the weekends, I don't really do much with it. If we have something planned, I put it in there. We do have a birthday party to go to. The invitation is actually taped to the page. I have it right here. The other thing I was thinking about doing is printing small photos that are taken during this week and then just paste them there. It would be a really cool photo journal to look back on later on. And I was also thinking to do that, instead of printing them at home, I could just do like a 4x6 collage, a small regular photo size collage from CVS, just for like cents. It'd probably be like 25 or 35 cents to have that printed. And then I can cut the photos and put it here and maybe write little notes on it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Wouldn't that be a really cute way to capture memories week to week? I don't know how good I would be at keeping up with it, but I definitely want to try to do that. So maybe the next time I do a video, I'll be able to show you whether or not I followed through on that. The last thing I do want to mention is I like to look back on the previous week, and if there was something that I didn't get to finish, like here, I didn't record one of my podcast episodes, so I have to remember to do that because I meant to do it and it didn't get done. So I'll add that here. I think that's a really good way to, like, you just transfer whatever you didn't finish and also consider cutting it out. If it's not something that you really have to do, then just forget about it. So that is how I use my Erin Condren Life Planner, and I'm hoping this is useful to you guys, maybe gave you some inspiration on what to do with your life planner. If you found this video helpful, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and if there is anything you have questions on, please feel free to leave those in the comments, and hit like if you're interested in me doing a video on the tools I use with my planner and where I get them, and I'll see you guys later.